Brat summer is officially over, and the most annoying person in your life is devastated. Yeah, it's me. I'm the most annoying person. I'm devastated, to be honest. I'm devastated. I've had a great summer. This has been my Brat summer. I've been so Julia. I've been everywhere. I'm so Julia. But with Brat summer ending, it means that we go into a new season, Bat fall. I thought it would be a fun idea to look back at the Brat era and kind of figure out why it worked and why it was as iconic as it was.
Refers to her as a, quote, brat. So how did this viral sensation begin?
What is Brat? I heard Kamala Harris is Brat. What is this? What does this mean? And essentially, Brat is kind of like a vibe. That was the douchiest, like, Chad way of explaining it possible. But it is kind of a vibe. Things are either Brat or not Brat. I mean, it became such a big thing to be either Brat or not Brat that Gwyneth Paltrow came out as Brat. It's become something that, like, you have to come out to people about. I just want to sit you guys down and tell you something I've been keeping inside for a while. I'm Brat. I've been Brat my whole life. In fact, I just got Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat tatted on my arm. See, this whole Brat era kicked off with charlixcx performing Boiler Rooms. Yeah. 365 party girl. And if you don't know Boiler Room is a YouTube channel that allows people to perform DJ sets in really cool venues. Most of the time, the stage is a very open concept, lots of people flooded around, it's a very party atmosphere. And Charlie used these Boiler Rooms to start her Brat era. And what she would do is she would play a regular DJ set and she would throw in these songs and test these songs with a live crowd. So before the Brat era officially kicked off, she was able to gauge how good these songs were and make tweaks to them depending on how the audience reacted. So by the time Brat was officially announced, there were so many songs that were so unbelievably good for live performance. No, never go home, don't sleep, don't eat, just do it on repeat. So what does Charlie do now that she has these really perfected songs? She performs another Boiler Room set, and it absolutely blows everyone away. So it seems like after Charlie had this club community, she decided to expand to pop culture and start to include phrases and terms. Like the term "so Julia," which applies to someone who is everywhere, doing everything. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. They pop up everywhere. Boom, they're at the Super Bowl in a cute outfit. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. They're at Coachella in a cute outfit. I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia. They're so Julia, they just happen to be everywhere. And no album is truly successful nowadays without having a viral TikTok dance. And boy, is the Apple dance a viral TikTok dance. I mean, this Apple dance is everywhere. It's all over your TikTok, it's all over your mom's TikTok, it's all over your grandmother's TikTok. It's on all of our TikToks. But I think the biggest impact that charlixcx had with this Brat era was with Brat. Making sure to label things as Brat and not Brat. I mean, it's genius because as soon as you hear that you're either one thing or the other thing and one's good and one's bad, you automatically want to be the good. Even if you don't understand it, you want to be Brat. So immediately it made the term Brat become a thing because people wanted to be accepted into this Brat culture. And then to take it one step further, Brat summer became a thing. And Brat summer became a very selfish summer where you overspend on money that you probably don't have. But we choose to ignore that because you're having a Brat summer and you deserve to spend, Queen. Okay, you deserve to spend. And then the album comes out and we hear all of the songs and we start to notice that this party album really cuts a lot deeper than we originally thought. Hidden in between these pop bangers was vulnerability, insecurity. Now taken, we've already done the Boiler Room era, we've already done the pop culture era, and now we're entering the remix era. The album is out, and we are entering the next phase of this album's successful rollout. All this dancing has me sweating and, most importantly, smelling. I have literally smelt the exact same since high school. Which brings me into the sponsor of this video, Scentbird.
Scentbird is a monthly perfume subscription service. If you're looking to find your smell, or just want to wear luxury perfume, then Scentbird is the option for you.
You see, this cologne here is a scent that I normally would never pick out for myself. It has hints of tobacco and whiskey in it, but it also has this really nice, almost vanilla-like smell. And over the last few weeks, this has went from being a cologne that I would never wear myself to being one that I want to wear almost every single day. After talking with Scentbird and answering a few questions, Scentbird decided to recommend me this cologne. And this cologne here is genuinely the nicest thing that I've ever smelt in my entire life. My girlfriend told me that when I wear this cologne, it makes her want to cuddle up with me more. In fact, I loved this cologne so much that the other day when I met Katy Perry, I purposely wanted to make sure that I was wearing this cologne. I love that all of the bottles contain different brands, but they still manage to look the same. I mean, they make it so simple to use. You can easily snap the cologne in and out of its packaging. If you're interested in trying Scentbird, you can use this QR code right here, or you can check the link in the description below. And if you use my coupon code AlexB, you'll get 55% off Scentbird. And you get the product for half the price. Plus, you'll get free delivery to your front door and a free case. So visit the description below, use the code AlexB, and check out Scentbird for yourself. Back to the video. charlixcx did a similar thing that Noah Kahan recently did with this album, which is have a bunch of the regular songs from the album have a remix featuring a new artist that they think fits the song. Every single person Charlie has picked to be on a remix has been so intentional and has fit the Brat era so well. So it starts off with charlixcx sharing a clip of Addison Rae in the studio giving us a Von Dutch remix.
Yes, bitch.
And while that was cool, the Lorde remix is really the remix that I think most people started to catch on to this thing that Charlie was doing. charlixcx had a song on Brat called Girls So Confusing, and it's essentially a song that highlights and tells the story of this feud between charlixcx and Lorde. But instead of going after Lorde, Charlie more takes the approach of explaining why she feels the way she does. It's a very raw and a very powerful and honest track, and what they did is they worked it out on the remix. But another very notable remix that Charlie had was the Billy remix of Guess. I actually reacted to this song in a hotel room.
That is awesome.
And just today, Charlie released a new remix with Troye Sivan, which I have no doubt is going to be unbelievable. charlixcx announced that she was going to be going on tour with Troye Sivan for the Sweat Tour. And because of how big culturally this album has been, but also how tested this album has been live. I mean, floor tickets to this show are bonkers. I think they're like $600. I think looking at this entire era and trying to figure out what is Brat or what made Brat, it's looking at the leader. I mean, charlixcx has been the most Julia, has been the most Brat, has had the most Brat summer out of all of us. She is living the era that she is in. We're not getting any phony marketing from an artist pretending to be this when they're really that. Mainly, I think the thing that makes Brat Brat is how ahead of the curve charlixcx is. I mean, Charlie hand-selected the perfect producers for this album. A.G. Cook, who is fantastic in the Britpop scene. And then you have The Dare, who has recently absolutely blown up for an amazing project of his own. Charlie has had a pulse on exactly how to promote the album, how the album should sound. She knew exactly what would work, and I think that's the most impressive part about Charlie. she knows what the culture wants. She's very in tune with the culture, and she's very much one of us. Yeah, so shout out Brat, one of the best albums of the year. I needed to make a video on it. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.